Kevalam, Bhavanam Kevalam, Bhavanam Kevalam, Bhavanam Kevalam, Bhavanam.
Alright, namaskar everyone. Dada Prima, his Sanskrit name is Acharya Premamayananda. He joined the Ananda Marga Social Spiritual Organization in 1982 and became a monk for Ananda Marga in 1994. His teachings are based on the ancient Indian spiritual tradition of yoga and tantra and the modern social philosophy of neo-humanism, which emphasize the unity and welfare of all beings extended to animals and plants. And he has developed the concept of Praman analysis based proud the social economic system promoted by Pierre Saka. He is also the resident and the full-time teacher with AMIA, Ananda Marga International Academy in Singapore. And he will be the student's guide throughout the whole Prama analysis course. So now let us welcome Dada to share his thought.
Thank you very much. Namaskar to everybody. First of all, thanks a lot to all the organizers of the Proud Convention and the invitation that you extended to us is very much appreciated. On my behalf, of all the teachers that is going to present this Prama analysis, and those who are present and those who could not make it. Some of our teachers cannot make to come present physically. And it is a great opportunity that you are giving to us to promote this idea. Let me say that this idea came in my mind. Of course, Prama, everybody knows that is coming from our guru, the Shri Shri Anandamurti. Probably already in this early in the 60s, probably, when he started to talk about balance and Lokatrikona and Gunatrikona. But this idea to create Prama analyst, it came in my mind probably in 2005, 2006, even before that. So I shared with few people in the beginning, but thanks to the school, to the obligation that I have with the school here, which is registered with the government, and it is called Ananda Marga International Academy. We decided to create a course and then to bring to the people at large. So you know very well that Prama is 90% proud, and the rest is practically a combination of spirituality and neo-humanism. So it's very relevant to what is the topic of your conference, Proud Conference this year, because our goal is to promote well-being on individual, small groups, and analysis also of a city. So analysis of individuals, analysis of a small group, and analysis of a city. But this one is just the beginning of what we want to do. Everybody who went through Prama writings of Prabhat Ranjan Sarkar automatically will understand that the application is very, very vast. we can apply prama in so many fields. What I would like, I assume, I didn't have the chance to talk so much, but I assume that I should start with a very simple presentation, and then the other teachers will go to talk practically when we do a course and when we are going to form analysts, prama analysts, they will talk what can be the application. So each one of them is going to say something that is inherent to their own field. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to share the screen. I think so. Can you please tell me if the screen can be seen?
Yes,
Okay,
we
Dada.
see it clearly.
Okay, thank you very much. So here is a very simple presentation of what prama is. I'm not talking about prama analysis, but I'm talking about prama in general. And this is original discourses of Prabhat Ranjan Sarkar. So according to Baba, prama is indispensable in individual life as well as in collective life. In collective life, we have a career, life balance, health, friends, family, and so many other things. I skipped the decoration for a while. And this is one of the best quotation that Baba gives on prama. The superiority or excellence of the social structure, culture, or civilization of a community of people is derived from the degree of prama which that community attains in its individual and collective life. So prama practically is a tool to bring humanity from a normal expression to excellence on individual and collective life. So it's a very important tool that we can utilize it. And what struck to me is this, what Baba make analysis that human civilization started about 1 million years ago. And the most important things that strike me in this article is that human being did not even feel the necessity to establish this prama individual and collective life. So, and I feel that even now, only a handful of people in the world, they hope and they aims that this prama, this balance of physical, mental, and spirituality can be established sooner or later in this society. So what is the meaning of prama? Prama practically means balance. And for Baba, the balance here, it means physical, mental, and spiritual. And in Sanskrit, Baba used the word prama trikona and loka trikona. Trikona is nothing else that a triangle of forces. And here in this picture, you can see very well the representation. From the strict point of view, this kind of representation exists only in Taraka Brahma, or in the supreme consciousness before its own expression. And then when it is expressed into the world, into our existence, then automatically it tends to change the way the triangle is not anymore equilateral. and then we may extend the physical line to a point that does not have any more harmony with the psychic or spiritual. And so, due to our samskara, we may extend the psychic level in a way that we don't have any more equilibrium or balance with the physical and spiritual, and so on. There are many possibilities. So in the process of metamorphosis, what we are going to see is that the physical stratum practically can be represented like a beautiful lotus that is just about to blossom. And the psychic stratum can be represented by a fully bloomed lotus. And then the third factor, that is the spiritual, is practically when now it's time to bring everything together and get the best of it. But all has been accomplished. So this is practically the way that we have to keep the balance. And sometime this balance is going to get distorted, get broken. And Baba utilized three words: derangement, disruption, and degeneration. So the derangement is when the main flow of emanation from a dysfunctional path practically get in a way not anymore in a harmony with the rest of our inner life, or maybe with the society. If we do analysis of an individual life, then we can say that we are already on the process of being stressed and depressed. We face depression and stress. And in the next stage, if we don't get the aids, we don't get the help so that we can go back to normalcy and to be balanced physical, mental, and spiritually, then what is going to happen is that then this distortion in the triangle of forces become bigger and bigger and bigger, and then it becomes disruption, and that the life become into crisis. Then people will start to contemplate a failure in their life. They lose respect of their family, they lose respect of their friends, and they cannot adjust with the society, we cannot adjust with the environment. So practically they get lost, totally lost. And then finally is the stage of degeneration. In the stage of degeneration, people, they may even think, after they become nihilist or cynic, they may even think about suicide is the only solution, because they cannot see any hope to go back and regain their own strength, their own capacity of living in harmony with friends, family, and the society. So they totally exonerate themselves from the rest of the world. So what Baba is going to tell to us is that there is a way to recover. Once we reach the stage of degeneration, or whatever stage of disruption disruption of derangement, the correct way to recover is, if we are in the degenerated stage, we have to go to disruption, from disruption to derangement, and then to balance of prana. And if we are in the disruption, then we go derangement and prana, and then if you are in the derangement, we go to prana. But many philosophies of life, or many attempt to recover a human being from their crisis, follow the wrong path. And how they do, if a person is in the degenerative stage, you say, hey, okay, no, don't worry, you just go and talk to your family, don't worry, they will understand you. But actually, they have to work on themselves so that they will get confidence and they will go through the derangement stage. If they are, and then after that, they can go to the disruptions, the derangement stage, and then to the disruption, and finally they will go to prama. So it must be, we must be honest when we deal with people, to lead them and never let them go alone again in the environment where they were living before. Otherwise, they will have a backward or reverse, we can say, all our effort will be nullified. So this was a short presentation that I want to give about prama. And I'm going to talk a little bit about prama analysis. So if I stopped sharing for a while. But before, I want to say that this is a very beautiful science that Baba gave. And if we utilize this technicality, utilize this science to bring harmony and blissfulness to the people, I think that we are going to make a big change in our life. Ananda Marga International Academy is registered with the government as a private institution or private school, and it comes under the category of higher education. It was registered since 2010, and until 2017, practically our concentration was to promote yoga teacher training. In 2017, we decided that this academy should get the opportunity to promote not only yoga, but to promote different disciplines that Prabhat Ranjan Sarkar or Shri Shri Anandamurti is giving to us. And then we changed the name from Ananda Marga Yoga Academy into Ananda Marga International Academy. At the time, they asked us, why do you want to change the name? And then we explained to the officers in the government that we wish to have a list of topics that, even though are related to yoga, but we cannot promote if the name is only yoga. And in this list, we put neo-humanism, we put proud, we put Ananda Marga lifestyle, and we put microvita. And finally, they accepted that we can change the name because the aim was wider than only yoga. 1 year later, when they came for inspection of our school, they say, hey, you say that you have so many programs that you want to promote. When are you starting to promote them? When are you start to give a class about this? When are you start to promote, to offer the course? And then I was quite surprised because Singapore government is very efficient and they want that when we say something, we just work on it. And after that, we did short courses on different topics, including some, we did the neo-humanism, we did microvita, and then we did also naturopathy with Dada Dharmavedananda and his team. And practically, we keep that spirit of promoting different courses through AMIA. Then for your information, any course below 50 hours, we don't have to ask them permission or approval. So we can just promote it. But above 50 hours, we have to submit a curriculum and we have to get the approval from the government, and then we can promote it. So if any one of you in the future, any one of the present in the future would like to utilize our academy to promote any course that you want to do, you can contact us, and then we will be very happy to cooperate with anyone so that we can bring more and more courses that are related to Ananda Marga in a wider area. Then a few months ago, well, almost 1 year ago, we decided that we wish to promote this Prama analysis course. And after more than 5 months of brainstorming and ideation on this idea, we came up with a 5 years course. At the end, when again I will take over at the end of this presentation, I will explain a little bit more about that. So we have we can issue a certificate that is recognized by the Committee for Private Education of Singapore, and we can also help each one of our departments of Ananda Marga to promote different kind of courses. So for now, the only things that is possible is online, unless you're not in Singapore, that you can attend the physical courses. So this is what I had to present, since we have very little time, each one of our presenters. I would like to give back the line to Shreya so that other in the list, they will be able to continue the introduction.